Welcome back, everybody. We're back together here with another video. And the downfall of mankind, to me, in my opinion, is going to be wokeness. That is going to destroy society. We've been talking about this for a very, very long time, right? Mm-hmm. You agree with that?
Yep.
Yeah, wokeness is going to destroy civilization. Now, that actually brings us to one of the most iconic sci-fi franchises in history, Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Not as much as Star Wars, but my favorite Star Trek movie is Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. I love that movie. Are you kind of a big-time Star Trek fan or kind of passive?
I'm passive.
Yeah.
I mean, but I like the TV show, the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the TV show was actually revolutionary in the 60s because that actually had the first on-screen interracial kiss between Captain Kirk and Uhura. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of groundbreaking also as well. And it had George Takei, who's a lunatic now. He's a Japanese American. He was in the show. Nichelle Nichols played Uhura. She's black. It was definitely groundbreaking at the time. Mm-hmm. But apparently, in 2024, the show is kind of offensive now. Doesn't make any sense, right?
No.
What is the catchphrase of Star Trek? It is, I would say it actually, when they actually say space, the final frontier, and then it goes on, it says, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Now, when you hear where no man has gone before, I always thought of it as, like mankind, not necessarily men, because we all know that there's women in the show, right? I mean, what do you make of that when you actually hear man in where no man has gone before?
Well, when I first saw the show, and they always have that like in the beginning,
Yeah.
And I just always thought of Captain Kirk. He's the leader, but but there's also women and stuff. Do help him.
Yeah, I mean they're officers.
And I just feel like just because he's the captain, but there's everyone in the ship, they were involved in the space, exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look here. Star Trek legend William Shatner slams EU's decision to issue gendered language warning against original series where no man has gone before catchphrase. They're giving a trigger warning to the wokes. This is outrageous, man. Like I said, this is going to destroy society. Look here. I believe right down here.
I think they changed the phrase to where no one has gone before.
Yeah, I
like
believe
that.
that's what they actually did. Right here. Let's see here. However, despite his declaration clearing using the term in reference to the concept of mankind, and not just the males of the human species, the European Institute for Gender Equality, oh my God, chose to highlight Captain Kirk's message of hope as a negative example of gendered language. In their 2009 toolkit on gender-sensitive communication, the official EU agency included a section detailing solutions for how to use gender-sensitive language. But still, why?
Yeah.
Why do they need to be triggered by that?
Well, there's man in, the word man.
Yeah. It says here, they're attempting to highlight examples of situations where women may be subject to invisibility or omission and alternatives to use. The EIGE presented the Star Trek introduction and recommended that to avoid offense, individuals should, quote, remove the gender noun and instead recite the phrase as to boldly go where no one has gone before. My God. there are women in the movies too. Lieutenant Savick in Star Trek 2, Star Trek 3. There's the woman who he had a son with in the movie too. They all were boldly going where no man has gone before. Mm-hmm. Astonishing.
Well, the show is about, for me, I think the show when I first saw the show, I always thought like, okay, Captain Kirk, he's the leader. But
yeah, he's the captain.
Yeah, but like he's not. He's the main character.
Yeah,
but
he's definitely the main character.
There's also the main supporting character, which I like is the black woman who's in the communication.
Uhura.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. But apparently here, and William Shatner has come out and slammed this. He says, presentism at work again. Why start at track? Isn't it better to start at the beginning and redo foundation materials such as the Magna Carta, religious writings, works of Shakespeare before worrying about a silly TV show opening that reflects social commentary of the time? If people are offended by 6 seconds of dialogue recorded in 1966 without a modicum of understanding of these social issues at the time, there's bigger issues that they need to deal with first, like educating themselves. Yeah. Because when they say to boldly go where no man has gone before, that means all of us.
Yeah.
Mankind.
I guess maybe, do you think they think that only men are important and women are not important?
Well, the Wokes want to destroy the quote-unquote patriarchy. But the thing is, though, I mean, they probably don't even like the word mankind.
Well, I just feel like the TV show, that everyone in the ship, was play an important role because they have, a specific role that they play.
Right.
Like the black woman in the communication, she has a specific important role.
Yeah. Yeah.
And without her, I mean, it wouldn't be,
Star Trek wouldn't be Star Trek without Uhura.
Yeah, and Star Trek wouldn't be Star Trek without Captain Kirk or the Doctor,
Yeah, Spock.
Yeah.
Also, when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, he said, that's one giant step for, what did he say? I'm mess it up. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. He was talking about all of us, not just men. Even though, it was just men that actually landed on the moon at first. But William Shatner's right about this, man. This is ridiculous, man. This is how they want to destroy society right here. Got anything else you want to say about this? Because
No, I'm just wondering, is that also related where, in the Bible, man, God created man.
Yeah, and then, in the Bible, it says they refer to God as he. Mm-hmm. They probably don't like that either. Yeah. So I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. What do you guys think of this? Wokeness getting destroyed by Captain Kirk himself. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.